Hey Shooby Doodlers. Now to draw a cloud, it's lots of little curves. So do a big one and then a little one, and then a big one, and then a little one, and then maybe a little one, and then maybe one going that way, and you're kind of building up lots of bubbles really. So we'll do another one there, and a little one, and maybe a big one. How am I doing? I don't want to fall off the camera, so I'm going to bring this around. And so you're doing some in front and kind of some behind like that. And you maybe going to want to have something coming along there, going sideways. I'm going to bring this down here and then around. So it's just, I am literally making this up as I go along. It's just lots of bubbles. Basically, it's a big one and then a little one. And I'm going to go slightly sideways and maybe something like that. And then down here, we want to keep it fairly flat on the bottom. I mean, most clouds tend to be kind of flattish on the underside. And so that will kind of do it. And then you want some little puffy bits inside the cloud. So we'll do something very similar. And we might have some little bits up there. And I think we can have another bit going on there. Maybe bring that around a bit like that. Maybe some smaller bits there. Maybe a little something there. It's just kind of filling in those spaces. And now we come to the shading bit. So basically, look, where you've got this little bit here, come around there like that. And then, so we're assuming the light is coming from one side, so the shadow will be all on one side of one of these bubbles. And we're going to want some along there. And it's probably going to be quite darker underneath. So I'm assuming that it's a sunny day. It's always slightly different with a cloud. It kind of depends on what kind of day it is and where the sun is. So if you've got a very low sun, you're going to get light coming up from underneath. And that will be a kind of a pinky sunset sun. Hey, if you like drawing as much as I do, why don't you click the subscribe button, and then you'll get news of all my new videos out every week in your inbox, completely free, thanks to YouTube. And I think we can maybe just add some little bits like that just to give a bit more texture to the whole thing. I just put a line across there which will be parallel with the horizon. And I'm going to start off just putting in lots of bits of shading, but it doesn't all have to be the same length, but you want it to be parallel to this line ideally. And you can have some long bits, you can have a short bit which can continue maybe. And then this will probably continue over like that. And then we want to come back the other way as well. And then this will probably come across from there. And again, we'll want something there. And then we want to have one bit that's going to go above. And then we can go sideways this way now. And again, we'll kind of take it above the cloud a bit. You'll find this style of shading and hatching, these little bits are kind of hatching to give the shadow. You'll find this in kind of 14th, 15th century woodcuts and engravings and things. So one of my favourite artists, Albrecht Durer, does a lot like this. But he won't be doing it with a pen really, he'll be doing it as an engraving. So this is kind of copying an engraving style. If you want to put this cloud into a picture, go and see my other video, How to Draw Mountains, which is in a very similar style. And see if you can marry up the two kind of pictures. Draw a mountain with a cloud above it. Now you might want to just bring some more in there for the clouds. And you can always add a bit more there. That's the sky. First of all, I'm going to put some shading like we've done here behind these clouds to make these little puffy bits stick out. And on this side too, and we can maybe take that down there. Hey, if you're still watching this video, you must like it, so please click the thumbs up. And then we're going to add some kind of extra cross hatching, which will give us an extra bit of sort of shading and shape to the whole thing. But this is, the sun is coming this way, so the shadow is always going to be down here on these sort of balloons of cloud. And then there always comes a point when you need to stop before you make it too messy. And I'm going to say, that's it. Thanks for watching, and you can support this channel and get so much more on my Patreon page. Click to find out more. Make sure you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner Drawing channel on YouTube, and in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.